good to see everybody again. Thanks for joining us here on our YouTube channel, where we're hoping to inform you more about what we're doing, what we have been doing, and what we will do.
It's been a long time since we've put out one of these videos, but frankly, we haven't done much. Nobody's done much. Haven't gone anywhere. Nobody's gone anywhere. There wasn't a lot to do or say. So, we do have some news now, and here we are with an update.
So first of all, our organization has said that no one is supposed to return to their assignment until after July 31st. And so that works pretty well for us. We were planning to go back the end of July or the 1st of August anyway.
So Cameroon is starting to slowly open up. We hear that the borders might be opening up soon. Nothing firm on that yet, but when they do, there is the added complication that we have to fly through Europe. Whatever airline we choose, there's going to be a transit through Europe. So that is an added variable that has to open up, and we'll wait and see on that.
The school that our kids go to, Rainforest International School, is going to open a little bit later than they thought they were going to. It'll be mid-August, so that's good also.
That gives us a little bit of time to get on the ground, go through the 2-week quarantine if we have to do that, and then the kids will be able to start school after that. Another issue that we've had that we're thinking about is we still have a little bit of financial need. We haven't completely run the numbers because there's been some changes here and there that we'll tell you about the next few weeks of how our budgeting works. Don't want to get into those details just yet, but it's somewhere in the range of $500 to $700 per month that we still need to raise. So we're really close, and looking forward to filling that gap before we leave. We have to be at 95% of our budget before we can purchase our plane tickets. So we're pretty close to that, but looking forward to closing that gap down to zero as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Some of the things that we've been doing over the last few weeks has mostly been me working on some courses. This is strange, but I've been working on a master's degree, a Master's of Arts in World Arts, over the last few years, course by course, some of it remotely and such like that, through Dallas International University. In the end of April, I had to take comprehensive exams, which was an option for the master's degree in lieu of writing a thesis. Didn't want to write one of those. Been there, done that. The other thing I had to do was finish 2 courses. Actually, I have 2 papers left in the final course, so I've been working hard at that. And, my life was a lot of this right here. Before Zoom became cool for everybody else, I was doing it with these guys, doing a study group, studying for comps. And the last thing, with my degree from Dallas International University, I was able to, quote, walk in graduation, but it was a Zoom graduation in the first week of May for all folks graduating from Dallas International. And it was really bizarre to sit on my couch in shorts, but I did wear a dress shirt to look nice up top and basically get my diploma virtually.
Another thing that we've been doing is starting to stock up on things that we need to take with us. So that means all the electronic things that Chris needs to do his job. Getting this camera that we're filming on today fixed was one of the things. Getting microphones ready. Getting phones that are up to date. And so hopefully we'll get to do an episode that shows you just what kind of things we stock up on.
Yeah, what do we binge buy from Amazon and Walmart before we go? We're looking into doing some Facebook Live events. Those will be the kind of things that we can show folks if they want to join up with us and partner with us to introduce them to our ministry. We don't have anything firm on that, but we're trying to figure out how we can do that sometime in the next couple of weeks.
So we're working also on our summer plans. We get to visit a church the end of June in Florida. We get a Gasslers family reunion towards the end of July. And hopefully throw in a family vacation, maybe do something for our 25th anniversary.
So without further ado, I'm going to dismiss Lori, and I'm going to tell you all about ethnodoxology. What is ethnoarts? Well, it's a union of 2 words. Ethno, coming from the Greek ethnos, meaning nation, and arts. The heritage of ethnoarts began with the study of music from different cultures, or ethnomusicology. But we're concerned with more than just music. There's dance to consider, visual art, drama, oral verbal arts such as poetry and proverbs, all of which are forms of artistic communication. And we believe they can all be used to communicate the truths of the gospel. And when we think of artistic communication, we often think of worship. And in considering the many cultures of the world and how worship would look in their culture, that's what we call ethnodoxology, examining how the many nations of the world will and do worship. Ethnodoxology encourages communities to worship using their own artistic expressions, not expressions that have been imported from some other culture. It gives the opportunity for people to express themselves to God in the deepest personal way. So our work is to encourage communities to look into themselves and to appreciate their local artistic expressions. And then we watch as their local expressions are transformed into heartfelt worship. What might sound completely bizarre to you and me might be the most beautiful expression that another culture has to worship a risen Jesus. The early 20th century evangelist from Liberia, William Wade Harris, said it best, "I have never been to heaven, so I cannot tell you what kind of music is sung in God's royal village. But know this, that God has no personal favorite songs. He hears all that we say in whatever language. It is sufficient for us to compose hymns of praise to him with our own music and in our own language for him to understand."
Hey, thanks so much for watching our video. We hope you liked it. If you did, please click like down below.
You can also click on the subscribe button, and when you click subscribe, there's also a bell icon will show up, and if you click on the bell, that means you'll receive an email each time we upload a new video.